No monster shall escape my justice.
It's kind of just me and Zoe at the hall. I don't know how I'd feel about someone else.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of space at my house. There's like plenty of space at my house. If she wants to like
What the
stay
fuck?
across the way. What?
All those trees were missing.
I know. I don't know why. We did see Belmont though. Maybe he did it.
I will assert my will.
Oh, do you know? Oh, hi. Are you Ray? I don't think we've met before. I'm Sapphire.
Hi, I'm Aurelia.
Hi, Aurelia. Thorn telling me that you're here now and that like you're Angstric's granddaughter and stuff.
Come near.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm Sapphire.
This way.
I'm dating Thorin. I live right there, like across the road and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
This is my girlfriend.
I see. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Sapphire. You live here?
Yeah, I live, well, I live up here specifically at the top of this tower. Emmy lives at the top of that tower.
Who's Emmy?
Oh, she's my sister. Or Emerald is her full name, and she's asleep in the forge because she's asleep in the forge. I don't know why she's asleep in the forge.
Oh. Well, it's very nice to meet you. I'm going to hunt a few things
Of course.
here and there.
Okay.
Behold.
I want to know how the both of you got to know each other and everything.
Oh, so
Well,
salty.
it started with a joke.
Wait, like Aunt Verena.
Yeah, apparently that's exactly how it was like. And it was kind of a joke, and we spent like half the time talking about how it wouldn't work, but then I found out I really liked talking to him and being near him, and we were kind of staring at each other in seats across from a fire with no table in between.
This way.
And then we held hands on the couch and it freaked Zosha out.
I see. That is
So it shall be.
a lot of information.
Yeah, that's
Of course.
kind of a lot all at once, to be honest. I heard, one, you just moved in here, and two, like,
I have no strong
is your
feelings
plan to
one
like
way
move
or
in with
the other.
us, or is it to have like your own house, or do you have somewhere to sleep?
I don't know yet, but Zozo told me that I could stay with her for the time being.
So it
Oh,
shall
okay.
be.
I mean,
You
that
know,
works out.
I'm kind of just looking to learn a little bit
I
more
am
about the land.
That is a great start. I came to Vardarin to learn, so I fully support it. And if you want to do it on your own, you know, I get it. And if you want people to be nearby,
I have no strong
then we can do
feelings
that.
one way or the other.
That either way works if you want to tag along. But if you're,
Color
a little
me
bit busy,
apathetic.
I don't mind doing it alone either.
Well, I need Auntie Tansy to help me with my garden. Do you know if she's still, like, in the hall?
Of course.
She was, but they were kind of gone from the
Color
spot that
me
I left them at
apathetic.
when I headed out.
I'm gonna send her a letter
So it shall
and
be.
figure it out.
Have fun. I'm going to track that wolf.
You wear the moves?
Shall be.
So it shall be.
May the wishes
Yeah.
guide you.
Good luck. Be safe, don't get bit too much.
I'll try not to.
So, like, you know her pretty well and stuff?
Not really.
She seemed, like, really familiar.
Oh, she's Frostborn.
As you wish.
She's also Frostborn. She does, well... So how is she Frostborn? Wait, how does that work?
She's Frostborn because her mom was Frostborn.
Who's her mom?
Opal?
I feel like I remember that name from one of the stories.
Yeah, they were kind of dating my uncle. My uncle turned them.
Oh, that's what it was. And she like really, really, really cared about him and stuff.
I think so. But my uncle turned them, and that made them Frostborn. Suppose on one hand it is kind of nice to have, like, Frostborn close by. I think Zoe kind of told you about it, like our magic and stuff.
She was talking about it, but I'm not sure I really understand because she was talking about like, charging gems, but it has to be her magic.
Yeah, our magic doesn't really play very nicely with other magic. So like that time that me and Zoe got throat ripped, only our Aunt Cedre's magic like actually helped. Because she's Frostborn too. My uncle turned her as well.
So, does so Auntie CJ's magic works, but probably not Auntie Tansy's or Uncle Arthros's?
Nope,
Okay.
not at all.
And then, like, your dad's magic would work. Would Verena's magic work?
We've never actually, like, been in a situation to need it. I think it would, though.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, me too.
I don't want you to need it.
Well, I've needed it a few times, but, just never when my mom's around.
I don't want you to get hurt. But I'm not going to tell you not to do the things that you do.
I mean, I I get hurt a lot, but I can take it. I always get back up.
But
I
what
wouldn't
if you
worry about it.
after you reconstituted 4 times in a month? I'm a little worried that if you're not careful, maybe you won't be able to take it. I know you're strong. You're really strong. But you're not invincible.
Yeah, and I'm kind of cautious. I know I could die, but no reason to stop living.
Well, yeah. It's the last thing I'd want you to do.
I told Zoe last cycle that, even if I knew that I wouldn't reconstitute, I I'd still like, you know, follow her into shitty situations.
I mean, that's how it is for me.
Exactly.
I don't really get that option, If I die, I die. And there's not really anything I can do about it either. If the worst came to the worst, I mean, sure, if someone was nearby, maybe they could turn me. But if I'm, like, really unconscious and everything goes wrong, then it's kind of out of my hands,
Yeah, we just, we be safe. I don't think that'll
Mhm.
happen.
I don't think it will either, but, I guess I just, it's in the back of my mind that I know that it could.
You'll make it out of here in one piece, and we'll sail to the island, and your mom can turn you, right? That's still your plan.
I mean, that's the plan. Go back to the island, sail there with you, get turned. Then I think I'd like to take things one day at a time with you.
I'm not really sure what that means, but sure.
It means I think that I'm not really sure what I want right now. Because the plan was always for me to go back and get turned, but now and live on the island and go back home. But now I'm wondering a little.
Now you're wondering?
I'm wondering if I might want to go sailing with you a little more. I'm wondering if
I will assert my will.
Barbie.
Power wrought from ancient alchemy.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You definitely didn't seem fine in Civil Magic.
I'll be alright.
Victory is yours.
I'm just sort of getting used to things.
Absolutely.
Okay. I felt you get really hurt. And then I think I noticed you reconstitute. So I'm glad you're okay.
Mhm. I was fighting the guy with the hat.
The
So, yeah.
vampire hunter?
Mhm. It was very mean.
Did he put a stake in you?
Well, he sort of didn't get to.
Feelings one way or the other.
He tried to, but he didn't. He didn't get to it.
Okay. I'm glad you're okay. I know, I just met you. I wouldn't want you to then die. Just, be careful. Well,
I had to tend a brief spirit.
you're okay.
So
Aurelia was an inch
Reconstituted.
away. Oh, was an inch away from getting staked by Tristan and had to reconstitute. Yeah.
Wow. I think we should send her back.
I'd send her back where?
I don't know. Like to her grandfather's?
So, why is she in Vardarin anyway?
She said she's looking for something.
Did she elaborate at all?
Nope.
So on her first day in Vardarin, she shows up. She learns that we're dating, and then immediately goes and almost gets staked by Tristan, and has to reconstitute. I
Yeah.
don't want her to get staked. 'Cause apparently that's the kind of thing my mom would do. And, I mean, she seems nice, and I don't want her to just die randomly.
I think she'll figure it out or she'll die, I guess. That's her choice.
I mean, mostly I would just, like her to not get herself killed. Since she seems to know Auntie Tansy and, presumably Auntie CJ and Uncle Orthos.
Yeah, I think they visited Adric. I think that's where they're going after. Because I know Zoe was saying they were going to go with them. But now Zoe is saying she's going to go with you and me. To the island. And then probably back home for a little bit.
Is that where you want to go next? Back up north?
But yeah, I want to, see my mom and my dad and my uncle. Well, not my uncle, my brother.
Alright.
But Zoe said they want to go just in case your moms are like super mean to back me up.
Yeah. Well, maybe it, wouldn't be so bad. Sail up north, meet your dad, but as your girlfriend now instead of just as Sapphire.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna
Meet your
go
dad as
super,
Adora.
super duper well.
You don't sound so confident.
I mean, you and I both know.
Better or worse than Teague's mom?
What was that?
Better or worse than Teague's mom?
Well, Teak wasn't introducing his girlfriend.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
He's gonna be pissed that we went to Vardoran. And then I think they're also both gonna be upset that I'm, you know, dating the daughter of two people they really, really don't like.
I love my moms, Thorin. They've been nothing but nice to me. Even if not everyone agrees with, you know, their decisions, they're still my moms. They're my family. I care about them. I know they did bad things. I'm not gonna
They
say
burned
that.
my mom alive. But I know you're not them.
Okay, where's Sapphire?
I think they might be blind. That or chair magics.
There you are. Hello. Stop pouting so much. Just because Citra is talking to Rosenrod doesn't mean that she doesn't miss you. Oh, actually, Sapphire, Thorn, I want to show you something. Can we get hop down real quick onto the road, pretty please?
Sure.
It's very cool, Sapphire. Pinky promise.
Yeah.
Think I can get you?
Sure.
Okay. Perfect. So you two just stand right there. Okay. Yes, I did. And something is going
Your
terribly.
niece and your distant friend, right?
My My friend but S tier.
Okay,
Your
Sapphire.
R tier friend.
Stop.
Come on. Come on. What is wrong? Why are you so upset? Come on. You're in no shape to be fighting. Come on. I'm pulling you up here. I'm just as far in here as I can get you because I don't have keys. What's going on?
Did my parents really burn Verena alive?
I can't tell where they are.
Me either.
Why are you asking that?
Because that's what Thorin said. When
He does not lie.
I know. I didn't think he did.
We are going to go somewhere comfortable to sit. And we are going to talk about this because your mothers did many things in the last age that were not very good, but they did do their best, and I will give them that.
We can go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. You are going to lead the way. We're going to sit somewhere comfortable. And I'm going to have to talk about this. Arthos, while I talk about this, can you write C3 and just let her know we're talking about some of the actions that Ruby and Talon did in the last day?
Gladly.
Have you not been practicing your letters? You told me that you were!
I've been practicing, but fucking... No, I will not
You should
speak.
finish that sentence.
I will not speak. I will not speak.
But you've been fucking...
You should finish that sentence.
I will not speak.
Really?
I don't know. Ruby and Talon, wonderful.
Allow me to get more comfortable.
Your mothers fought against entropy with everything that they were. And some of what they are. There is a reason that their whips are still kept as sharp as they are. There is a reason that they are still so pained by the memories and losses of the last age. I do not agree with some of their actions of the last stage. In fact, I don't agree with quite a few of them. Without them, though, without quite a lot of people that we did not care for, like, did not appreciate, the last age would have ended much worse. Your mothers, as well as Talon's sirelings, burned Verena several times because there was a common belief, incorrect belief that was not resolved for a while, that fire would cleanse entropy. They were at war. We were at war, and war makes monsters out of everyone. That does not mean that they do not love you. That does not mean that they have not grown and changed. But that does mean that there's a good reason that Ruby and Talon and Verena and Diazzi are not often seen together. 200 years is a long time for a human. 200 years is next to nothing for a vampire. Or Diazzi. I consider your mothers dear to my heart. But when I heard what they did to Verena, who is my little sister, I nearly joined with Diazzi in seeing both of them dead. The only reason that they still draw breath is because Verena did not want them so dead. Otherwise, I am fairly certain Diazzi would have seen them both ashed. It is unfortunate history. But it is history. The affliction was scared of fire, and it made us fear fire as well. There is a reason I do not like it, even to this day. Your mother's had cells for those that needed to be removed from the affliction. And for throughout the cycle, they had fire flickering above our heads. The only reason I made it out with as much sanity as I have is due to Sidre. Forgiveness can come, but forgetting such actions are not. I don't think such things should be forgotten.
They don't tell the story the way you did.
Each one of us carries a different version of the story. Cedar does not like how I speak of Crimson. She does not like how I speak of Sable. She doesn't like how I speak of how I understand how the bond flourished. How I understood and enjoyed hearing so many voices in my head. So I don't talk about it. We know where we stand on it. We know that the other's mind will not be changing. But we accept it and we love each other anyways. Your mothers did actions I did not. Your mothers did actions that I would not have done. But your mothers also stayed and fought to the end. C3 and I left before Vardora could take more from us.
I'm glad you got out with your lives. They told me no matter what, don't get caught up in a war.
Yes.
It was one of their rules.
Mm-hmm. Repeat that last sentence for me, please.
It was one of their rules.
It is a good rule.
I think I'd like to go sailing with you for a while. If that's all right.
I already told you would be. You know, welcome to it.
I know she still has her old whip, even though it's cracked. I know she doesn't throw it away, even though Auntie Dreamer hates the fire. She hates it even when you say the word.
All of of us who were here in the last age carry scars from it. That whip is one of your mother's.
I think people like Sable and Elle hate me because of her.
Then, as much as I love Sable, I don't know the cell you speak of. They are wrong. You are not your mother's. You make your own mistakes that they can hate you for. But that's neither here nor there.
I've tried to be nothing but nice to her.
You cannot choose for someone else how they treat you, but you can choose how you treat them in response.
I didn't like the way she responded when she walked in the room when we were talking. Just, like I was a burden on her for just being in the room. I didn't like that.
You don't have to. But you control yourself and you choose how you react to it. You have those who care for you, those who love you. Does one person you don't know really matter in the face of that?
I guess I'll just not talk to her. I'm trying to make friends, not enemies. It's better that way. And I've seen what Telkar's been putting on the waygates, and I've just been trying to ignore it.
Please, both of you, leave Telkar to the old guard.
I know the reason Mom told me not to join the war is because of her war. Your war. People like him. I don't want you to get hurt, Auntie Tansy. There was that time the other month. It was after Auntie Cedre. Thorn and Zoshira Constitute. And maybe don't tell her I said this, but it was scary seeing her tired like that. I'd never seen her like that before. I've never seen her fight, not really. And I don't know. I guess I've always thought you guys were like, you know, invincible or something.
We are as fragile and breakable as anyone else.
Your Auntie Tansy and your Uncle Orthos and your Auntie Cedre and my mom and my other mom and Auntie Dreamer
And we are people, just like you, Sapphire.
yeah. I know you are. I guess I just didn't expect to see her like that.
That's fine. But do not make us bigger than we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you really want us to stay out of it? With Telcar?
More than pretty much anything else in this world.
I'm a really shitty listener.
Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Please if I'm going to tell Cedre. Your choices are your own. And I will not ever stop you from making your choices. But I would much rather that you all stay out of this. This is not your fight. This is not some glory. This is not a story that should be repeated. This is one bitter, grieving person taking out his rage and anger on the people he blames for it.
If Thorin's gonna fight, I'm gonna fight with him. There's no way I won't.
That is a choice that you have made. I will say that I wish you wouldn't fight this.
I wish he wasn't here.
Unfortunately. Yes. And we all must live with that.
can tell you this for certain. Whatever I do or don't do, I'm not gonna do it alone. I'd never risk that.
I can take it.
I would rather you not.
But yeah, it kind of really hurts, but you know, I can do it.
Callan, who was my brother, likely said the same thing before he died, that who was once Crimson's hand. You are not to die. Or yes.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna die. I, that's not what that means. You know, I can take it. I'll get back up. You know, I've nearly died like a bunch.
Yeah, I'm with Uncle Arthros on this one. If it's gonna be a fight, then we do it together.
I don't even know if I can get gray hairs, and I have the feeling you all are going to give me gray hairs.
It's not that I want to fight Auntie Tansy, but if it's gonna be a fight, then I want to do it the right way. And the right way is together. When we're backing each other up.
It's at the idea of them fighting. It's not at the idea of doing it together. Don't give me that.
But if you guys are worried about it, like, you know, me and Zoe can do it.
No. No. What I am worried about is you two doing this and getting caught up in a fight that should have ended a very long time ago.
I think she's trying to say she doesn't want your parents' histories to catch up with you.
I think that's sort of impossible. Look at me.
Yeah.
I can carry the hope in my heart, can I not?
I mean, as much as you can hope, like, you know, the sky is green.
I can hope people aren't going to be idiots. Yes, thank you.
I'm more referencing the fact that I'm glowing.
And such a pretty glow you have. It really brings out the color of your eyes.
I mean, it does.
I would never want to be, you know, not influenced or affected or whatever you're saying with my parents' history. It's my family.
will never deny you. It's not in me to do so. I just wish to shield you as much as I can.
He's one guy, right? There's not more like him. It's just him.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's more.
What do you mean there's more?
I think you have to go.
Well, there's, Aurelio.
Didn't he get buried in a coffin in the ocean forever?
He did get buried in a coffin in the ocean, but Telkar's in looking for him. And you need to open the door so Orthos can go sleep, because we're sleeping in our... Fuck, we're going to sleep in the middle of the night.
Okay, I love you all.
You get home safe.
You're sleeping where?
In
I
the
love
post
you,
room,
Arthros.
probably.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Beware the moose, my distant friend.
Beware the moose, my S-tier friend.
You are the moose.
I Do you wanna go help with the garden?
Are you feeling up to it? Because I get bossy when it comes to the garden. I think you know that.
I know you do. I would make sure to put you in sigil magic so that you have the power.
I don't think that I should leave sigil magic, specific, considering. But I'll write to my wife real quick and let her know, okay? We'll do that first.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, where are all your seats?
I'm probably gonna go to
Victory is yours.
Torpor, but a very busy cycle in the next one.
Rest well. Oh god, you're good.
Alright.
yield.
You win.
Probably gonna, sleep at the hall, but you can too. I know we were kind of in the middle of a conversation before all that happened. But I don't love you any less, and I hope you don't, love me any less.
I still love you. All the same.
Absolutely.
But I
We're not
was
our
worried.
parents.
I know. But we're not. We're not.
Plus, I'll just tell my dad that Zoe's dating someone with Noctum, and then he'll forget all about it.
Of course.
Great idea.
Hmm. Are you tattling on your sister?
Mm, more like using her as a sacrificial lamb to distract my father from the fact I'm, from me.
Absolutely.
From the fact that you're dating Sapphire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could introduce me as Adora.
So you want to
My
start
dad's gonna
your relationship
recognize you.
with
But I
Warren?
also
Yeah,
don't want to
no,
lie to my
he's-
A
dad any
lie?
more than
I
I
don't
already
know.
have.
I don't want to lie to him. I don't. I'm not gonna pretend I don't love my parents or that I'm not their daughter. But I'm not them.
But then right after, I'll just tell him, hey, Zoe's dating this Noctum guy.
His name's
So it
Chiradis.
shall be.
You said Rotlings aren't people.
Yeah.
He said what?
That's why we pissed on his carpets. He sent me and Zoe a letter that was like, I'm glad I didn't upset any real people because you guys aren't real people because you're purple.
Starting to really question your sister's taste in men.
Yeah, it's kind of a whole thing right now. But I do really need to go to Torpor.
Go Torpor.
Alright.
Rest well.
Rest, Thorin.
Okay. What garden do you want me to be working on?
It's the one in the back. My seeds are in the storeroom.
Oh, this one.
Well,
I stole all your seeds already.
did you? There's more seeds in this box, I think. Yes, there are.
My pockets are so full, though. Fuck. Okay, what don't I have? Okay, there we go. I think having this one here is good. And I mean, hell,